Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany and today we are on day 24 of 30 Inks 30 Days. Let's take a look at day 23. This was Wearing Gold Daddy Longlegs. Actually quite a pretty ink and it isn't as light as I had imagined. So you can see it pretty well on here. I found that it's like a bluish purple undertone of this pink. And so every time I started off with the ink on the flexi nib, you would get a little bit of blue. Same thing here. There's a little bit of blue. And I was thinking, is this because I didn't clean out my nib of the pen very well? But no, it is kind of like a bluish purple undertone. And then there's like this pinky top layer to it, and it does have some sheen or some shine to it, some sparkle. So it's actually a really pretty ink. I don't know if it actually will be something I would actually buy a full bottle of, but it's definitely worth considering because it's a pretty interesting pinky purple blue that is legible. It wasn't wet enough for this flexi nib. Although I don't have an ebonite feed, I do have a plastic feed on here. So I'm sure if there was an ebonite feed, it would come through a lot better. I had to push up the ink just to make the nib and feed very wet so that it would flow a lot better when I'm trying to do the flexi part of the writing. I just kind of gave up because it was taking too long. So here is where you could really see where most of the ink came through on that thick part. You may be able to see some of the sparkle there. It's really pretty ink. Okay, so let me show you the paper. Look at that gold. It's so pretty. So definitely, consider this if you like this kind of color and you like some sparkle to it. I think it's actually a really pretty color. It's subtle in the eyes. I'm still kind of trying to decide if this is something I would actually buy a full bottle of. So I'm still kind of undecided there, but it is a pretty color. So we have our inks here and I want to go with this one. So this is Diamine Green Edition Spiced Apple. And I'm actually going to put it in this pen. This pen actually would pair really well with this ink. This is an Edison Beaumont, and I can't remember what they called this acrylic, but I'm just going to call it unicorn poop. So let's get this going. We have a fine nib on here, and I purchased this. I think I got this one from Goulet Pens. It's one of my pens that I got at towards the beginning of my fountain pen journey. And we'll see how this red looks. All right, so, oh, I need that open. Let's see, I'm going to just cap that for a second. And then we are going to get sample. Oh, that's deep. Deep and kind of bright. I am running out of cards for real, so I might have to, well, I know I'm going to need to pull out some of the other style. Okay, this is like Firehouse Red, or at least that's what comes to mind. Or like Snow White Red to me. setting that aside to dry. I'm starting to see some of the sparkle or the shimmer. And get my water brush going. And this does post rather deeply, which is quite comfortable and makes it more of a smaller pen. Ooh, look how nice and thick that comes out. Much water. This is flowing very wet out of this fine nib. I don't know if this was a limited edition. Okay. Ooh, it's a lot of water coming out of this brush for some reason. And I can't stay in the lines. I am a preschooler. Okay, so this month has been going by really quickly. And before we know it, it's going to be 2024. The ink, it's bleeding there because that's where the water was. The ink is called Diamine. Green. Spiced. Apple. Now, let's see how it looks on Iroful paper. Very smooth. There's a little bit of sheen here. Yes, ooh, this is quite pretty. I like this color. It's like sexy. It's like a sexy color, this red. Okay, so let me get my A6. Okay, Diamine. It really pops against some of these other reds. So, Wearing Gold Dracula is a little more pinky red. Robert Oster Sedona is, it's like a deeper red, but a little darker. And then Diamine Green Spice Apple is, it's brighter. And you could start to see some of the shimmer in there. see, where are we at? Oh no, I messed it up. That's okay. It happens, it happens. Alrighty. So let's get back to the book. All right, so for day 24, here is the card. Still kind of drying a little bit. You might be able to see that. And it has this like green sheen to it on the edges there. Really cool. I really like this red. It's just like, it just popped out at me and I'm like instantly in love. So definitely considering looking for this ink. I have a feeling I probably won't be able to find it. I will try. I really like how it looks on this Iroful paper. It's really crisp and sharp to me, and against like the background color, which isn't so bright white, but it writes really nice in this pen, and it just looks really good. So it's exciting. I'm excited to put this on my list of inks that I am instantly in love with. So thank you for watching, and make sure you post any comments in the comment area, any questions, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video.